Hey everybody, Adair, Union Home Mortgage. I want to take a minute and just share a real life example of something that just happened within the last week. And whether you haven't bought a home in a while or if you are a first-time home buyer, who you use and partner with as a lender is a very, very important decision. And I want to use an analogy, if I may, really quickly. If you think about a major surgery that you've ever had to go in for or that potentially you may have to go into in the future, you're not just gonna jump right into the surgery without researching the doctor, asking for referrals, looking at testimonials and things like that, because it's a big deal, and God forbid if it goes wrong, it could have dire consequences. Well, when you think about making a purchase, purchasing your home is one of, if not the biggest purchases you're ever going to make. So why would you not do that same due diligence when you're looking at who you're going to work with from a lender standpoint? And so you want to look into what are their credentials, what are their reviews like from their clients they've worked with, are there any testimonials that they can provide, and do they have a social media presence? Because often what you'll find is if there's no social media presence out there, they probably either haven't been doing it very long, or there's a reason why they may not want that client feedback out there on the web for anybody and everybody to come across. And so what happened in the instance I'd like to share now is I had a client come to me from an agent I've worked with in the past. This client had started off working with a lender. They hadn't done any research on them at all whatsoever. Come to find out, and these are first-time home buyers, mind you, this lender was all about, here's your pre-approval letter, didn't walk through anything as far as payment, what their goals are, what is a payment that they're comfortable with, purchase price, etc. They just handed them a pre-approval letter and sent them on their way. Well, after this client was unable to get in contact with the lender when they needed to, anytime they had questions, and the worst part is when they did finally contact the lender, they were made to feel like they were a burden on this person, right? So they were introduced to myself, and our first conversation was about an hour and 45 minutes long. And I started off by asking them questions about themselves. What are their goals? Where are they looking to buy? What kind of a payment are they comfortable with? You know, talked about funds and things like that that should just be standard in that conversation when you're looking to select a lender. And it was through that conversation that they actually stopped several times and thanked me, said how comfortable I made them feel. I let them know that my cell phone number is the only number I have. It's the same number my mom calls me on. So they can literally reach me 24/7, and I will never make them feel like a burden. My goal is to make what can be a stressful process as stress-free as possible. And I'm not just here to collect a commission check. I'm here after the fact as well, and I will always provide service to any client I work with. But whether you choose me or you choose to work with someone else, which is totally okay, I would just encourage and implore you to make sure you do your due diligence, do your research, at least as much as we all do when we're looking to pick a fast food restaurant to go out to for the night for dinner or something else. Big decision, and you want to make sure you're working with the right partner. But thank you very much. Make it a great day. Take care.